Hello students, today we start a new topic, anti-termite treatment in module number 5, special work of subject building construction and technology. So in this topic we discuss about what is anti-termite treatment, then after types of treatment and types of termite proofing materials or insecticides and use of termite proofing material and types of termite proofing, and also discuss about the soil treatment for a foundation and tools and plants required for a termite proofing. So let's we start our topic with introduction about the anti-termite treatment. So what is anti-termite treatment? So termite, popularly known as a white ant, you already known white ant, are found in abundance and tropical or a subtropical region, and they are capable of a survival under most adverse condition and environment, and are very fast in eating a wood and other cellulosic material as a food. Now the term termite proofing is used to indicate the treatment which uh, which is given in a building so as to prevent or control the growth of the termite in a building. So here anti-termite treatment is reduce or prevent or uh, control the growth of the termite in a building. So sometimes if we construct a building and then after some of the time wooden furniture is damaged or destroyed by the termite, so this growth of the termite is first prevent and or control by the some of the treatment. So this treatment is called a anti-termite treatment. So here in the next slide, two types of the termite treatment is termites is given. First is a dry wood termites, and second is a subterranean termite. So here dry wood termite and subterranean termite we discuss in the next slide. So types of what is dry wood termite? So dry wood termite make their house in a wood in the form of a tube or tunnel from which they can find their access, and they damage the wooden articles, and therefore insecticides should be widely used to overcome the termite attack. So it's a dry wood termite. So also name indicate dry wood. So this type of the termite always seen on a wooden surface, and make a house on the surface of the wood, and prepare a tunnel, and this tunnel is made by the soil, one type of the soil, and it's damage the wooden part or a wooden structure. So generally furniture is damaged, or furniture is dry wood, and this dry wood is damaged by the white ant. Now next is a subterranean termite. So subterranean termite live in a soil because there is a favorable condition like moisture, and mainly responsible for damaging the building and its part. So they built nest in the form of the mud wall, tunnel, or a tube. Once the termite find food near the building, and their growth is very fast, and therefore the special treatment should be given to it. So here to overcome the difficult rise because of the termite, some of the termites material like available in the market, and different types of the uh, material are available. So here different types of the termite proofing material list is given: DDT, BHC, Aldrin, Chlordran, and heptachlor. Chemicals like all these chemicals are generally used as a termite proofing material. Now next is the use of the termite proofing material. So with the help of the termite material, growth of the termites can totally be stopped, and has one can protect the wood material article and foundation of the building. And if there is a growth of termites in the soil beneath the building and around the foundation, then the holes are made around the building and termite proofing chemicals are put into the hole. So here in a latest technology, one mesh is constructed in a foundation of the building, and one point is put in a foundation, and by forcefully chemical is injected in pipes, and from the holes all the chemicals are drop out, and these chemical are termite proof chemicals, and this is generally used for the to reduce or control the termite. Now next is types of termite proofing. So here two types of the termite proofing. This treatment is carried out right from the state of initiating the construction activity of the building, and these involve site preparation, and second is the soil treatment. So one by one we discuss on it. First we discuss uh, s- uh, now types of termite proofing. So the termite proofing may be divided into two category. First is a pre-construction proofing, and second is post-construction proofing. So in a pre-construction proofing, this treatment is carried out right from the state of initiating the construction activity of the building, and these involve two parts: side preparation, and second is a soil treatment. So in a side preparation consists of removing the slumps, waste wood, logs, roots, etc. And from the site where the building is to be constructed, if rounds of subterranean termites are found, they should be destroyed by forcing the insecticides at a number of places after making the opening or holes in the earthen channel. And second is the soil treatment. So this operation consists of in a position of the soil underneath the building and around the foundation of the building with insecticide solution consist of different chemical like adryl, then after heptachlor, and chlordane. So these three chemicals are generally used as a soil treatment. Now second is the post construction proofing. So this treatment is applied to existing building which have already been attacked by the termites, and regular impact in person and suitable control measure are necessary to prevent the damage to the building from termites. And this type of the treatment to be given to eradicate termite from the existing building will largely depend upon the extent of attack and the magnitude of cellulose and other material are available in a building. Now next we discuss on a soil treatment for a termite. So the building can be protected termites only by applying the chemical treatment. So here in a chemical treatment, chemical barrier is created between the ground from where the termites come and damage the wooden work of the building, and chemical like adryl, heptachlor, and chlordane can mostly be used as a soil treatment, and out of these three, other chemical Aldrex 30 EC are most effective in a soil treatment. So here see these figures in a soil treatment foundation. So here soil treatment is divided into three parts. First part is the bottom and side of the foundation pits are treated up to the 300 mm height by applying the chemical at the rate of 5 liter per meter square. Then after in a part 2 filling earth between the foundation pit and ground floor is treated up to the depth of See this figure in a 500 mm and width with a width of the 300 mm by applying the emulsion at a rate of the 5 liters per meter square. And then after third part is a totally level surface. This part, level surface part, is treated by emulsion before laying the floor. So this part is upper part is treated before flooring tiles is laying on a floor. So this type of the three part is soil treatment in a foundation. Then after last point is discuss is tools and plants required for termite proofing. So here mainly 6 type of the tools and plants are required. First is a crowbar, then after watering can, sprayer, brushes, and chemical or emulsions, and injecting guns. So these are the different tools and plant required for the termite proofing. So here we complete our topic, uh, termite proofing. Thank you.